I love this stair. There's a suitcase in here. So as you can see, when we enter into my house, the first thing you see is my living room. I love to entertain, I love to have dinner parties, and it was very important to me that there was tons of seating. Now, I don't know if you've seen other tiny homes, but some tiny homes only have about this much seating, and that would never cut it for me. So we have a couch the full width of our 8-foot trailer. We have a bay window here that is actually cantilevered 1.5 feet off of the structure of the home. I also have I lovingly refer to as shoe bench. It's not really a bench, but there's a lot of shoes in here. And along that same vein, we have some storage underneath this couch. It's a little empty right now, but I've got my French horn music in there and lots of space for anything else that I would need. And I play the French horn, and when I designed this bay window, I had to design it with the perfect depth to fit my horn case in there. So my horn's got a home. I've got lots of Christmas decorations in this bay window and some blankets. I actually even have, I'm gonna show this to you because I think it's amazing that this fits. I actually have an entire huge suitcase down here. This is a check bag size piece of luggage, and I am amazed that it fits. I just keep stuff inside of it. It's about a half-size fridge. It does the job. I mean, I gotta say, it's kind of tight in this refrigerator, but it just forces you to eat food before it goes bad, which somehow I still manage to let things go bad, so I'm learning. And then above my refrigerator, I have some essential oils and some more food storage, as well as a place for extra plates. You can't really see them, but there are a lot of little plates in here for any time that I'm hosting people at my home. Above my refrigerator, I have an appliance cubby, or as appliance garage, as some people say. I have an Instapot, air fryer, food processor, juicer, and even a tiny little fondue pot. So in here, I have a closet. This is actually an idea of one of our friends that helped us work, that I should get a closet rod that doesn't just go horizontally, but actually uses the full depth of the cube, which I thought was brilliant. And I'll go to my pantry next. This pantry is something I got from the Container Store, which has, you can see I have random food in my pantry. Lots of drawers, and then we used a remnant of the countertop just to make it nicer. What was amazing about this is that I searched high and low for mesh metal drawers that would perfectly fit the width of this stair without me having to custom order, and I found only one option, but that's all I needed, was one option. I do wish that I had some space for tall things because there's nowhere to put a jar of olive oil or cereal boxes. So if you're designing yours, keep that in mind. This stair opens from the top. It's got some laundry related items in it right now. But what's really cool about this stair, it's a little full at the moment, but you can actually remove it and use this to serve food. You can use it as a standing desk. And another thing is, if you have guests and you are desperate for more seating, you can actually take this off, stand it on its side, and sit on it. It is about the size, the height of a bar stool. So I don't do that regularly, but I do it if I have a lot of people over. I love this stair. There's a suitcase in here. Isn't that amazing? When I was building this house, I thought, man, how in the world am I gonna fit my luggage in here? Because I do like to travel. Well, there's your answer, ladies and gentlemen. I just have this stair that goes all the way to the ground. Perfection. And I have lots of sheets and linens and stuff that I don't use often stored inside of the suitcase. Then we have another stair with lots of random stuff in here. I've got random things in here, as well as some workout clothes and my backpack. And the cool thing about this stair, I'm not gonna do it right now, but this stair actually comes out and you can move it around to use it as a seat. I specifically designed it this way so that I could sit on the stair and eat at my kitchen table, which I do every single day. So that was a really important design feature for me. And then the last little bitty stair that we have, so cute. You guessed it, it also opens. I've got some cleaning supplies in there. And the cool thing about this is that I can either put it here, or if I have company over and I don't want it to be in the way, I can put it at the bottom of the stairs. Another thing, this is super helpful, is that you can actually put this over. Oh, it's dirty, sorry. And you can sit on it, and it's a perfect height for the table. So what usually happens is when people are sitting around my kitchen table, somebody is sitting on this stair. Welcome to my loft. You may be asking yourself, why is it so spacious up here, Amy? Well, that's because I don't like the fact that most tiny houses have a loft where literally the only thing that fits in there is the bed. I thought I need as many places to hang out in my house as possible. So my loft takes up half the floor space of my house, believe it or not. Oh, another thing that's really important about this loft is that the floor actually comes up. Now, I saw someone, I believe it was the guy who has Tiny House Basics, that did this, but I couldn't figure out how he did it, so we made our own design. Ta-da! So the floor is made up of 1/2-inch plywood, and then we have basically just cut these plywood into squares and rectangles so that they lay on top of the studs. And then I have all the floor space of my loft for extra random use items that I don't use regularly and for off-season clothing. I did have we nailed down all the border pieces so that plywood wouldn't randomly just fall off the loft. Now, these closet boxes made out of cedar were built by friends of mine to keep the bugs away from my clothes. However, when I unpacked all my belongings, I realized I don't have that many clothes. I do have more hanging space though. Keep mostly pants and skirts up here. And I have these cloth cubes, one there. I've got a couple over here which hold different clothes. Like this one has some shorts and t-shirts that I wouldn't need to hang up. I'm also an avid journaler, so this box has all the journals I've ever written in chronological order. Double rows of it. And Bible commentaries, Chronicles of Narnia, and some pictures of my parents. So this is my loft.